Mate. God damn. God's sake, man. Jeez. This is not easy. Nice. Hey Cloudy, welcome back. Yeah, sorry, I had to start a new stream because by the time my PC was back up and running, this the first one had ended. So yeah. Can't believe we met when I was in 5th. I'll be in 9th soon, as in like 5th grade, 9th grade and stuff. That's actually mad. I've had a few people say that to me recently. Like, oh, I started watching your channel when I was like, 15. Now I'm 19, and like I have a car, and it's like, what on earth is happening? Like, it's just crazy. Or they're at university, or they're in a job, and it's just like mental to me. Get him. Get him. Hit registration so bad. Come on. What is... Oh, Jesus. Great, yeah. No, I thought that was the case. Yeah, the hit registration in this game is really bad. Missed Battlefront so much. I really missed the Battlefront 2 days, yeah. Like, I mean, the thing is, the game is still around, so it's not like it's going anywhere, But it's just the days that we had, where it was, an update had come out, we'd have all this excitement about this update, and then we'd literally have another month, and then a couple of weeks later we'd be sort of gearing up for the next update again. So there'd be like patch notes and or hot fixes and things like that. There'd be so much sort of like information flying around about the game, and no. Come on. See, the fact that there's not even like splash damage on that thing is mental. Where are they? Damn it. Yeah, it would just be so fun, like, to have that again. Having said that, though, I've got a lot of hope that that Star Wars Hunters will be releasing fairly soon. So, or at least, like, if it's not releasing soon, we should hopefully find out when it's releasing somewhat soon. That is, of course, just speculation, but we should be getting an update next Tuesday, which I'm kind of hoping is the last Hunters update of the soft launch, which means that hopefully launch will actually happen fairly soon after that, like within 2-3 months, which means we should have all the marketing and things like that coming through. So that'll be really exciting, and we should hopefully have plenty of content to come. I'm kind of hoping they do a bit like what Battlefront did with the monthly updates. Like given that there's arena passes, they've lasted like 2 months at times, so I think there'll be like arena passes happening. But I'm kind of hoping we still get monthly content where maybe it's a new map, a new hunter, a new game mode. We get all this, that, and the other sort of just floating around every now and then. So I'm hoping I'm hoping like the Star Wars Hunters sort of run of content will basically be a bit like Battlefront 2, where we genuinely had like a few years worth of gameplay. We genuinely had like a few years worth of content updates that we were just able to keep making videos on, stream the game and stuff like that. See, how is he still alive? Like, Jesus Christ, man. So yeah, I'm very, very excited for that. Did you see Will's new haircut? Who's Will? I don't know who Will is. Yeah. They should make a Battlefront 3. I need Ahsoka and Rex in there. Forget BB-8. Oh, Stranger Things. I've not seen it. No. Yeah, Padme, Rex, Ahsoka, all that stuff would be really cool to get in there, for sure. I'm not expecting a Battlefront 3 anytime soon, honestly. Like, ever, to be honest, at this rate. I think there's too much now. Like, yeah, I think there's like too much Star Wars now to be able to like to realistically make like a decent Battlefront game. Like, you know, you can no longer make a Battlefront game that encapsulates the entire Star Wars universe, is basically what I'm trying to say, because there's just too much. You know, there's too many eras, really. Like, the High Republic has been out for a few years now, and there's, even though there's only been, I mean, it's been books and comics, but I think there's enough stuff in them to be able to make content on. You know, we've got the Acolyte coming soon, so it's like you can absolutely do like era stuff for them, but I just think it's unlikely. And then, because you could have like the New Republic versus the Nile as like your base troopers, and then you have all of the Jedi as your heroes and stuff, which would be awesome. And then you could have Nile leaders as your enemies and stuff. That would be sick, actually. Jesus. You know, there's like loads of stuff from Clone Wars and Rebels and Rogue One and Kenobi, like, and or like there is just, I mean, you wouldn't be able to get everything in at launch, absolutely not. But it's like if you released a game, like I'd say, you know, you kind of want all of your episode 1 to 9 content in at base. But then at this point in time, you should, you know, you kind of expect that they should have characters like Din Djarin and Ahsoka and like Ventress and stuff like that. So, you know, but then at that point, if you have your base characters from episodes 1 to 9 plus them, that's already like, you know, as big as Battlefront 2 is when it ended, which, I mean, obviously I would never complain about a game being that big, but it's like that could be a bit like, that's a very big ask and could be, yeah, a bit much. So I don't know. I mean, I think making a Battlefront now would be like, you'd have to just focus on like the really big stuff first. Like you kind of have to limit yourself, really. But yeah, it's always good to see you. Hope you're doing well. How's your day been? I love the engineer class. So good. Oh, I'm in a spot of bother here. There we go. OT Neil, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Want a Yu Zhongvong error? That would be cool. I mean, the thing is that, you know, and people, you know, some people just like hate me for saying this, but or they would hate me for saying this anyway. But obviously, because like all that side of thing isn't canon at the moment, it just won't happen. And that's not because like I don't want it to. It's just that's because that's how Disney are. They're really like picky on, you know, make everything that comes out, you know, sort of has to be canon. It has to conform to the story, this, that, and the other. So it's like as much as people might want a certain thing, it's probably just not realistic. It's just not going to happen realistically. So as cool as it would be, it just wouldn't really happen unless like that became canon later on. Like if the Rey film sort of introduced like Yu Zhongvong and all this other stuff, then it's like it could happen. But yeah, happy that we get a good amount of time before tickets go live. That was also George though with his universe and EU. Yeah, that is true. That is true. W. My boy! My son! See you later, alligator. Bullseye. Yeah, can't they kill something that was never canon? Yeah, they just like stopped producing it really. You're going crazy on that Unreal Engine presentation from Hunters. Nice. I would view it, but the thing that crashed my PC, that froze my PC just keeps freezing every now and then anyway, which is really frustrating. But what me opening the image that you sent is what froze the PC. So I'm gonna not watch it yet, not look into it. Yeah, I mean, Ahsoka Season 2 is happening, Cloudy. It will happen. It has been confirmed. I think it's being written at the moment. They probably won't start filming it until like next year, though. Give me 2 seconds. Nubs. Sorry, bear with me. A friend of mine has just asked me who Nubs is, so I'm explaining. Nubs. No. Young Jedi Adventures. No. Alright. 3 main panels will be Mando movie, Ahsoka Season 2, and a TBD TV show. Yeah, you think so. Well, I mean, I imagine it'll be studio showcase, and then there'll be later in that day there'll then be another panel on something, because they always do the studio showcase. So basically inspecting every single pixel. Nice. I rate that. Probably should have bought Garrison bonus, but oh well. They've just used it. Yeah, Celebration next year is going to be mental, to be fair. I was speaking to my brother about it a lot today, Torvis. Yeah, he's very excited. He's already said that he's probably not going to be up like a week when tickets go on sale, so that's fun. But I'm just thinking, so obviously if you get, because you'll get like early priority on like VIP tickets and stuff. Obviously if you can't get 4, that's fine. If you're able to only get like 2, then like that can be for you and Dinko. Obviously you, but then I was kind of saying to him, if that's the case, then maybe that's yours and Dinko's. And then if you, me, and Dinko, like at 1 a.m. for me, I guess it'd be 2 a.m. for you. If all 3 of us are able to just go on and try and get VIP tickets again, because if we're able to then get another 2, that can then be for me and my brother. How would that be acceptable for you, or would you be happy to do that? We'll be able to send the money for it like straight away. Like whoever gets on, like we can send the money over, or I'll be able to send the money over for it right away. So that won't be an issue. If it's me who gets on first, then that's nice and easy. But yeah, it's more just precautionary. I mean, if you change your YouTube name Cloudy and then say, "Hey, it's me, Cloudy," then I'll know that it's you. You know. Oh, I can only get max 4 max, but I don't know who to give to, since I'm also waiting to see if George and them will come, but we can do it on the second day too. Okay, well, if you can get 4 right away, that's good, because obviously one is you. Is Sage and Sydney going for VIP tickets as well, or are they just getting like press pass thing again? And because I mean, if George and that lot don't go, and there's only essentially like us 4, so that's good. Yeah, but you're gonna change your name? No problemo. I mean, because the thing is, Torbis, like, if you're able to get 4, on that day, I'd happily send the money straight away to essentially guarantee the 2 tickets for myself and my brother, and I'd be obviously more than happy to try again the next day to get VIP tickets for whoever else is going. I don't mind doing that, but obviously I just want to make it as fair for everyone. Yeah, no, yeah, absolutely. We should all try and go for tickets still. Obviously, yeah. If you get those 4, like I said, yeah, I'm more than happy to stay up and try for others as well, or just however we do it. I don't mind. Dom, see, easy. They didn't allow Dom, so I had to do Dom. That's fine. That's good. Cloudy Dom is now just Dom. Easy. Not gonna forget that. Let's go with the sniper. Get down. Look at these chaps. They were too close to each other that they couldn't actually hit each other, by the looks of it. Yes, look at that. They've just called in the garrison, but it just doesn't matter. It's too late, boys. It's too late. Don't know if Sage or Sydney are going to go for VIP right now. Okay, that's cool. Yum, yum, yum. Damn it. You deserve so many more subscribers. You're one of the best YouTubers. Dom, thank you very much. Not Cloudy anymore. No, I appreciate it, my dude. It's always nice to hear that. God damn it. It's been a long old grind these last, few years with basically no Star Wars games. It has been a heck of a grind, but slow going. But we're getting there. Battlefront Classic Collection pre-launch was insane. So I'm hoping if Hunters and Outlaws come out fairly soon, then hopefully things will just continue upwards. But we'll see. Thought I heard the doorbell go. Oh, it's just stuff in here. That's really confusing. They are taking one of the command posts, so that's not good. So it would be the one that's furthest away that they're taking. I only want to change my name because Cloudy Dom was too long. I didn't think it was too long. I mean, it's not even that long, really. It's 2 words at the end of the day. That's knee bad. Right, I assume they've taken him out. Yep, they have. It's that chap. El Chapo in the turret. Yes. Wasn't me that got the kill, but Cloudy or Dom is good. Lovely. Easy W. Um, right, we're saving just in case. Missed Fortnite OG, started playing in 2018. Yeah, I played Fortnite literally day one. Like the first day it came out, I started playing the game. Yeah, Fortnite OG was really good. I think they're doing this whole like Fortnite seasons thing that they're starting. They're starting that next year, so I don't know if that's essentially like their OG like timeline thing or not. But yeah. We go leader. Leader bonus activated. Well, I have 66 notifications on a certain folder on my phone. Execute order 66. Let's go. Feel the force. James Arnold Taylor, my boy. He has genuinely been Obi-Wan for so long. I feel like it'd be so fun to be a voice actor because you can just play so many characters. I mean, look at D. Bradley Baker, right? He plays hundreds of clone troopers in the Clone Wars and Rebels and Bad Batch and all this other stuff, right? Like, genuinely loads. But, you know, he also plays Nubs in Young Jedi Adventures, as well as like other sort of miscellaneous sort of characters and creatures and things. He's also voicing Nyx in Star Wars Outlaws, so like Kay's axolotl pet thing. So, you know, there's just so many like little roles that you can do that I just feel like it'd be so fun. I'd love to be a voice actor. I just don't have the prowess or the connections and stuff. It would be fun. They all have to spawn here now, so this is just fun. No, damn it. Redepop was horrible last year, though. They didn't even send some of the VIP stuff they promised, like the lanyards. Oh, really? Like, so do you still not have them now? Then is that what you're saying? What did I miss after my last chat? I was just saying that like with Fortnite OG, I played Fortnite back in 2017. Like literally the first day it came out, I was playing on it. So yeah, and they are doing like Fortnite seasons like next year using UEFN and stuff like that. So I think they'll sort of like bring Fortnite OG back and they'll bring up like, you know, the old stuff. None of the IPs do. It's quite a common meme just to say just a repop thing. Incompetence. Wow. So will you ever get them then? Because the thing is, surely, like you paid for them, so you should receive them. You know, otherwise you should get a bunch of money back. Probably not. That's so bad. Fortnite should cancel the new chapters and keep OG. Nah, I mean, they should just have both. They shouldn't get rid of one to keep the other. Like, Fortnite OG doesn't really require a lot of maintenance. They need to keep the game fresh and, you know, exciting and stuff like that. Yes, Fortnite OG was awesome, but they still need to keep the game fresh and new and this, that, and the other. So still be developing these new seasons, but just have Fortnite OG as a separate thing, which is what they're doing at some point, probably next year. Easy peasy. Oh, they're going for Magito? Coruscant. I was going to say Coruscant, but I was like, nah. Yeah. Let's go Garrison. Garrison. Gonna go have an amazing stream. No worries, Dom. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Have a very good weekend. Full VIP ticket is going to be like 43,000 Norwegian crowns. That's crazy. Oh. Is it crowns or kroner? I've heard both, so please do tell me. I don't want to sound like an idiot. Both. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's pretty mad. Gonna do some Battlefront 2. See you later. Same. Cool. Yep, no worries. One speed. I will have a look at your theories and things like that soon. When I finish up here. But yeah, have a good weekend as well, my dude. Yeah. $1 right now is 10. Yeah. I always know it's about that because yeah, I've always known because of like GN, the GN way, the GN legend, my boy, from like previous like super chats and things like that. I've always known that like a pound is always pretty much a tenth of a knock. So yeah, I've just been quite good at remembering that. We were also looking at yen earlier. £1. Pound is almost 14 knock. Wow, we are. Oh, I should cash in. Yeah, I think it was like £1 is about 190 yen at the moment, which is a bit mad. They just got obliterated. Jesus Christ. Well, I'm low. How have they not hit me? Lol. Easy peasy. You'll be able to buy a lot of stuff outside the convention for the convention center for some mad prices. Yeah, that's the thing. Like outside of the convention center, it'll be like we'll be rich, but in the convention center, it'll be like mental. I guess all the prices will probably be in yen, but they'll just be like, yeah, we'll be so poor. Oh god, yeah. Might just buy enhanced blasters. Let's go here. Oh yeah, it'll be so worth it. I'm gonna try and have a few. Like I've decided that any money I get from YouTube now, I'm gonna save for celebration. Basically, I'm just going to create a separate savings account and just whack all of the money from YouTube in there, so that if things go well, if Hunters comes out soon, things go well for the next year, or Star Wars Outlaws comes out fairly soon, things go well with that, then hopefully I'll be able to have like if I could have like a grand or two in there saved, that would be amazing. You got celebration savings as well, yeah. That's the thing. Well, I mean, ideally, I'd quite like to be able to play, eventually, essentially pay for plane and hotel from that. But it just depends on how well things go, I guess. But we'll see. Daily reminder to wash your clothes every week. You don't want to smell like a sewer. Yeah, I've been there before. Good to see you though, SV. Hope you're doing well. How's things been with you, sir? Paulus Massa. Where's the weapons have been amplified? Wish I could go to Japan for Star Wars Celebration. Yeah, it'd be so cool. I really want them to do, like, if celebrations in America in 2026, assuming they do one in 2026, you should go, SV, because I will be there. I will do everything in my power to be there, and then yeah, it'd just be amazing. I'll see SV in the flesh. Holy moly! Torvis, what's this one thing? That looks really cool. My boy, you owe me a Tokyo vending machine chicken ramen hot. You got it. Screenshot it, pin it in the Discord, and I will buy you. What you've done there, Torbis, is you've paid for the ramen and for my services. Oh, dearie me. Thank you very much, though, my friend. I really appreciate it. Wowie. Let's celebrate their first super on live stream. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. That's cool. Is that the first? Maybe on that account. I don't know. That's cool, though. I like that. That's a 1. Can I heart it? Yay. There we go. Hat. Yeah, boy. I love the TTS. Most likely put it in Orlando or Anaheim again. It's easiest for them. Yeah, I would imagine so. It's easy for them, but then they also get to push the Disney parks easily. Possibly Chicago, yeah. I would expect Orlando. They've been at Anaheim quite a bit recently, so yeah. But what that super chat has also done, Torbis, not only has it bought you ramen from me, I will feed you a mouthful if you'd like, because of this. But I'm clipping this on video. No, I should have said nothing. Get a read, you two. We will. It's celebration. Has to be on the video. No. Oh God. What was I saying? It has also meant that you are the new stream boss, Torbis. So if you see in the top corner, you have full health and you are Mr. Boss Man. I'm actually going to lose this one, you know. I've made some choices in my lifetime, and this is one I might regret. For many reasons. We still need to do the tortilla slapping stuff as well. No, SV, that is not what you think. In London, we were planning on doing a like a Q&A, like a Star Wars sort of trivia video, where if we get a question wrong, we slap the other. If we get a question wrong, we get slapped by the other person with a tortilla wrap. It would have been great, but someone was ill, so it just didn't. And we didn't really organise it, so it just didn't happen. So we need to do that, and yeah. Tokyo gonna be big. Yeah, my brother and I are definitely set on going for a whole week as well. So if the next one is in America, I'll try my best to attend. Well, yeah, I mean, I think it definitely will be, and the thing that might be worth doing is just if it is, it might just be worth like setting up a little savings account somewhere, even if you're only putting in like $5 a month at the start. Like it just helps to build a little fund for you to be able to go. We'll have to do lots of things, yes. Lots of lots of things we will. Tortilla slapping, ramen buying. It's going to be good. The hotel we're at, I think, the hotel we hopefully going to be at will hopefully have a pool, so that'll be good. Because like the first day, like because of the time difference and like the 13-hour flight, that might be fun, jet lag wise and stuff. So yeah, Wagyu, yes. APA seems to have a pool, yeah. Then that is where we shall go. And a hot pool inside. Ooh, lovely. Very nice. Done. Good game. I end my turn. Right, we are doing this. We're about to go on to again. Do I want a garrison? I'll probably be fine without it, but probably worth putting on just in case. Just in case. Don't know why I went all that way for that, but we move. Oh, they have droidicas now. That's not fun. Hey Polo, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. How are you doing? I am doing very well, thank you very much. Ooh. How about yourself? Hope you are well. The celebration art as well for Tokyo looks unreal. Big fan of that. Oh man, the fact that the thing is, the fact that there was that celebration news sort of yesterday, like it wasn't on my mind too much, but like now it's all I can think about. Bruh. Come on. There we go. Wish I could go to Tokyo. I'd be overstimulating the best way possible, seeing all the anime references along with all the Star Wars celebration stuff for that week. So, yeah, it would be so awesome. I mean, like, I'm not into anime to be fair, but like going to Tokyo, it would be it's just a really cool thing to do. But also, I mean, I love Pokemon in all fairness, so I know there's like a Pokemon Center there, so looking forward to that. And yeah, Wagyu, and I mean, I know you can get Wagyu in the UK, but like it's just expensive because import and stuff. So yeah, giant Pokemon Center would be good. Roman, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I mean, being able to go to my first celebration in London probably helped because I know London very well. So, like, it was sort of easy. It was easy for me to get there. It wasn't like, it wasn't. It wasn't too much. I knew what was happening, so I was able to just sort of like fully just focus the experience on celebration and just like taking it all in and not sort of worrying about where I am or what I'm doing and things like that. So yeah, play Pokemon Go in Tokyo. I will. Honestly, London Celebration was insanely overstimulating, but a big part of that was how badly it was organised. After the studio panel ended, there was multiple hour lines in the hall. Yeah, some of those lines in the, like, even just in the walkway were outrageous. Like, it was actually, like, we were literally crammed in like sardines trying to get anywhere. It was a bit mental. Like, overall, I had an amazing experience and I wouldn't want to like change it for anything, but it was a little bit mental in that regard. With Tokyo though being a bigger center and stuff, though, I'm hoping it'll overall be a better experience for people. I'm just so glad I'm like Star Wars Celebration's been one of those things that I've been dreaming about going to for God's sake, I want to get in there and get those health packs. Oh, come on, man. I think the celebration will be bigger though, not in terms of just size, but content and song and such. There'll be more vendors. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's a bigger convention center, so there's just overall going to be more stuff. I mean, I think that like the content we had this year in terms of the reveals, like I was really happy with that. Last year, sorry. This year, next year even, I don't know what to expect next year, because I think we'll definitely get more TV show announcements, because we're kind of at a point now where, Andor would have finished, because that was obviously originally going to be like 5 seasons, but essentially just turned into 2. So Andor's finished. Mando's like sort of... Mando, kind of feels like it's finished in a way because they've got the Mando film happening, but then it's probably only a few years until Dave Filoni's film happens, and that could essentially be the end of it. It might not be, of course, but I just kind of think it might. We'll probably see Ahsoka Season 2 stuff. Yeah, Skeleton Crew will, probably have been out by then. Yeah, it depends on the release schedule of Skeleton Crew and Andor. Andor might be out, or Andor might be releasing at the time. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. But like Andor will have sort of finished. Skeleton Crew, we might have had stuff about that, so not really sure where that will go. We'll probably get like a Mando movie trailer of some kind that's like Celebration exclusive. And then yeah, I can't imagine there's going to be like... Well, then there's like the Lando TV show as well, which is just like we have no idea what's going on with that at the moment. So it's like it could be... I think it could be a good time to like announce loads of new sort of TV show stuff. If the Acolyte Season 2 has started filming at that point, then we might be able to get like a behind the scenes look at Acolyte Season 2. But yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see for that, really. But I think that would sort of be a good point to then start like announcing more TV shows. So yeah, we'll see. Do you think Star Wars Celebration in Japan is going to be bigger? Yeah, it's 100% going to be bigger. Yeah, for sure. Elliot is not going. Yeah, I saw that he wasn't going. It's a shame. It was really cool to meet Elliot, to be fair. Like, he was really easy to talk to. I met him at Celebration last year. So we just had he said, we were sort of talking about YouTube and stuff like that, and he kind of pointed out the fact that I've been going ham on Star Wars Hunters stuff and things like that. So that was really cool. And like, I mean, Elliot's been one of those guys I've looked up to for years now anyway. Like, even before I started YouTube, like, I was watching Elliot, and he was, one of the main reasons that I was like, yeah, I kind of want to do this myself. So that was pretty cool. Watching Mando episode with 4,000 people, yeah, that was awesome. Like, yeah. To be, you know, to be one of 4,000 people in the entire world to have seen that episode, like at that time, like, you know, ages before anyone else. Like, to be able to say that is a pretty awesome feeling, to be honest. Like, yeah, Celebration was genuinely like just a dream come true. You're still a game changer, right? Yeah. So I mean, they're called. It's just like EA Creator Network now. I'm still part of it, but yeah, I mean, just yeah, haven't done anything since Squadrons. I got added into it just before Squadrons released. Did an event for Squadrons, but obviously EA haven't done anything since. Well, they had obviously Jedi Survivor, but I wasn't part of Jedi Survivor in any way, which is a shame. So that sucked, but yeah, I am still part of it. So yeah, I don't know if I'll ever get any other opportunities with EA on Star Wars things. It depends on how much Star Wars they want to do, because I mean they obviously got rid of the FPS game, so that was probably the next thing EA were going to put out, but that's not happening anymore. And it released on Torbis' birthday as well, October 2nd. Oh, you crafty buggers. Yep, sabotage. I have heard of D23, yes. D23 is actually where they announced Andor and Kenobi. That was back in 2019, I think it was, D23. That's where they announced... they had Ewan McGregor come up on stage, and they had Diego Luna and Big Alan, who plays K2SO. They all went on stage and announced their respective TV shows. It was really cool. I wasn't obviously there because it was in the US and stuff, but yeah, I was I was awake at the time they did it, so I watched the live stream as they announced it, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Because they had yeah, Kathleen Kennedy was on stage, and then she brought out Ewan, and then she was literally like, "Oh, do you want to play like Obi-Wan again?" Or like, "Oh, are you going to be playing Obi-Wan again?" And then he just like turned to the crowd and said yes, and everyone went ballistic, and I was just like, "Oh my god, it's happening!" And you know, it happened. You know, we've already had Kenobi released now, which is crazy. Hopefully, we get a second season, but we'll just have to wait and see. Gotta get those heavy cannons down. Yep. Crap. Yeah. In the UK, we didn't have Disney Plus until in 2019. We had to wait till March. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, we didn't have Disney Plus until March 2019. 2020 even. It came at a good time, you know, with COVID just about to happen. But yeah, no, you are right. It did come out very late for us. I mean, I'd already seen Mando at that point anyway, because of just, you know, dodgy sites. What do I think about the Marvel game from Skylance New Media? It looks awesome, yeah. The animation kind of looks a bit uncanny, though, in all fairness, because it's just like it's too lifelike to... It almost looks too real to be real, if that makes sense. So yeah, that was pretty cool. It looks really cool though. I'm definitely excited for it. Yeah, Torbis messaged me as soon as it happened. He messaged me because Star Wars Hunters got a thing. Yeah, it was showcased like literally a couple minutes later. So it's going to be co-op or Wait, are you asking if it is going to be co-op or single player only? Because I think it's going to be single player only, by the looks of it. Their shields are offline. Thank you. Let's get this. Remember watching the Imagineers documentary in March during high school, and the next day COVID happened. Jesus, that's crazy. Nice, yeah, I should be able to get the engines down as well here. See ya later. Bar. Star Wars Celebration 2020 got cancelled and pushed to 2022. Yep, that is correct. It was it was Anaheim. Anaheim 2020 got pushed to 2022. It was a bit mad. And then yeah, that's when they went to London in 2023, which was awesome. And then yeah, 2-year break. I mean, the fact that, you know, because like Star Wars Celebration happened yeah, almost a whole year ago. Like in 2 weeks, in about, well, in about 3 weeks' time, it would have been a whole year since Star Wars Celebration happened, which is pretty nuts if you think about it. Like that time has just flown by, honestly. You know, we're about a month and we're just under a month and a half away until Celebration tickets go on sale for the next one. At which point, once we have tickets secured for that celebration, we're only going to be 11 and a half months until that celebration happens. So there's going to, like, and the thing is, like, leading up to Celebration, there's always that bit of build-up where, you know, you start learning, like, more details about it, or, you know, merch sales, like, sort of go live. You get, like, your panel sort of, you know, you have your, like, panel raffle where you basically get, because all of the big main stage panels had a raffle, basically, where you have to, it's essentially lucky dip as to whether you get into these big panels like the Lucasfilm Studio Showcase and stuff. So so there's like multiple different like stages for each panel. So I didn't get any main stage panel showings for anything, but I bought Lucasfilm Studio Showcase tickets for the main stage off someone. So worth it. Yeah. That was fun. That was very good. But yeah, I got for the Bad Batch panel, I was in like the Twin Suns stage, I think it was, or the Galaxy. No, I was in the Galaxy stage for the Bad Batch panel. So that was the Monday morning. So we got to see the Bad Batch. So it was basically over at the Celebration stage, and that got streamed over to our stage, and we got to see the Bad Batch Season 3 trailer, which was very different to the trailer that we got before Bad Batch started releasing. So I got that panel, I got the villains panel. The only panel I didn't get anything. Well, the two panels I didn't get anything for was Ahsoka and yeah. I didn't get Ahsoka or Studio Showcase, but I bought Studio Showcase. So the only panel I wasn't able to see in terms of the big ones was Ahsoka, which was a shame because I tried queuing up for Ahsoka, but yeah, unfortunately, just didn't get in time, which was actually kind of annoying because like we could have easily got in time-wise, but they were just being like stupidly slow, so they had to then end up shutting the line. So I just didn't get into it, which is really frustrating. So, yeah. But oh well, the series released, you know, just a few months later, and, you know, we've had it now. God damn it. First Star Wars Celebration was in London 2007. Damn. And yeah, I got to say a big thank you to Torbis as well for hooking us up with the tickets to the Studio Showcase. Without Torbis, it wouldn't happen. What's the difference of Twin Suns Galaxy Stage and the Celebration Stage? The Celebration Stage was like the big swanky stage that had loads of space. Like it, you know, it had like 4,000 sort of seats available in London anyway. They're basically just stage names. The Celebration Stage is like the big main one where all of the main panels like sort of take place. So the Lucasfilm Studio Showcase happens live on. The Studio Showcase happens live on the Celebration Stage, but then the Galaxy Stage and the Twin Sun Stage got streamed to, so you could watch those panels live, but it was on a live stream basically. Celebration Stage is just the big main stage. Galaxy Stage is a smaller stage, but still pretty big, and then the Twin Sun Stage is even smaller. Was the Twin Sun Stage the one upstairs, Torbis? Can you remember? Was that the one? Yeah, was that the one upstairs? Still can't believe I had front row seats at the Studio Showcase. That was incredible. Yeah, that's the thing. I was like all the way at the back. Like pretty much. I was like sort of 10 rows from the back. But that's in all fairness because I chose to be there because like we were high up in like stalls basically. Because there was like loads of seating on the floor. But I was just at the back, like in a big stand, because it meant that I just got to see out over everyone and not be worried about like looking over someone's shoulder and stuff like that. So, So even though we were far away, but it was worth being that far out, to be honest, because it just meant that we were able to just see everything. Oh, Battlefront FR was a few seats behind you. Nice. Yeah, it was so cool, like with everyone being behind. Not being behind, just so cool people being there. Like I had an exchange with Battlefront FR on Twitter where I saw him in a queue on like the last day. So I like took a photo of him and tagged him on Twitter like being hello. And then yeah, we just had a back and forth exchange. Just stuff like that was so funny. He's going to go for 3 days. Yeah, I thought that would be the case. After the exchange yesterday, I assumed that would be the case. Yeah, it was just... Celebration as a whole was just amazing. Like, to be able to meet so many, like, friends that, you know, and creators that I've known about for so long in the Star Wars community. To be able to just, like, meet so many of them just like in, you know, the space of 4 days was so cool. It's a shame that Celebration next year is only 3 days, but it's still going to be good. I'm kind of hoping that because it's going to be 3 days, they're able to like sort of focus more in. But yeah, also like the amount of freebies like I got as well was crazy. Like I got so many of the Bounty Collection figures for free, which is just crazy. Yeah, I got the BD1 one for free, thankfully, which was sick. I got we got like R2, which is like a new one, Lola from Kenobi and stuff like that. It was just awesome. Yeah, and a lot of people just give out free stuff anyway. Like I've got a bag. I'll have a little bag or box somewhere of just little like pin badges and stickers and things like that from Celebration. I had little stickers that I was giving around to people as well. I genuinely had so many at the end that I was just giving people stickers. I genuinely think I had about 30 to 40 left at the end of. I only had 100, but like I had a good 30 left. So as we were outside of Celebration at the end, I was just walking around, just be like, sticker. Do you want a sticker? The thing is, I just felt so like awkward going around at the like early on. I was just like so awkward being like, oh yeah, do you want a sticker? Do you have anything to trade and stuff like that? And I was like, so but yeah, by the end of it, I was just like, here, have a sticker. So don't understand why they didn't live stream the Lucasfilm Ahsoka panel. They just don't live stream any of the big panels really. I think they used to with some of they used to stream the big panels. To be fair, like I remember in Celebration 2019 in Chicago, they live streamed the Mandalorian panel that they ran, because I was watching it on the train. But then like when they showcased the trailer, they just blanked it out, so no one got to no one online got to see the trailer. But yeah. But yeah, it's become a bit more of like an exclusive event, which is a bit annoying, but damn it. It's kind of one of those things that like I don't mind that so much now because, I went to Celebration last year, so I got to sort of experience everything or most things. And I, very much intend obviously in going to Celebration, every celebration going forward. So like I'm not I essentially am not afraid of missing out on stuff anymore, so I'm not too worried about it. But at the same time, it's just annoying because I know there are countless people that can't go to Celebration. Like my girlfriend probably, just may not be able to go to Celebration next year because of work. So like I'll get to see all these swanky trailers and stuff, but she's not going to be able to see any of it until they just come out, which, I mean, that's the crazy thing, right? Like, at Celebration last year, I got to see the Acolyte trailer twice, right? Twice. And it took almost an entire year for us to then actually see a trailer for that show. I think I'm going every single Celebration from now on. It's become a tradition. Yeah, no, 100%. Like I do not want to miss out on any Star Wars Celebration ever again. Like the only reasons why I never went to any Celebration before was simply because I didn't have money. I just didn't have money. I couldn't afford to. So, I mean, last year I could have. Last year I was still a student and wasn't really working, but it was just I'd saved up money beforehand, so I was able to just be able to go, so it wasn't really an issue. Now I work, I have money, so yeah, and yeah, to be able to experience it all, and like because we're VIP, like hopefully we'll all be VIP to Orbit, so we can just like genuinely properly roam around together, which would be really cool. So yes, we did watch the Skeleton Crew trailer, yeah, so it looks really interesting. I don't really know what to expect with it, but yeah, it does look cool. It looks very different to anything we've seen before, though, which is interesting. So, because like in like I guess the main planet of the show, they legitimately had like it genuinely looked like an American suburb that had just sort of been like made to look a bit sci-fi, so that. Why? Yeah, that's the one thing. Yeah, it looks like American suburbs, but Star Wars, but with a Star Wars skin. That was quite weird, I found. It's going to be interesting to see like what that planet is and kind of the decisions behind that. Yeah, that was one thing that really like stuck out to me, but. I'm gonna obviously reserve judgment until I see it, but yeah. So the stuff we got to see was did we get to see any Mando stuff like trailer wise? I don't think we did because we got to see the episode like the next day, like in the evening. That was so cool. Yeah, because God. Yeah, so they came on and spoke about Mando season 3, and that was about it. I think maybe we saw a teaser for the rest, but I don't really know because there was only 2 episodes left anyway, so I don't think we did actually. I think they just came on stage to talk about it, and then they brought out people. Then they brought out like Tony Gilroy and the likes for Andor, so they then spoke about Andor season 1 for a bit. And then it was like his Andor, and so then we saw an Andor season 2 trailer, which was awesome. So I think because I think they had already like almost finished the first 6 episodes of Andor season 2. So we got to see a trailer for that, which is obviously very exciting. And then after that, because they were kind of like the two main things that were happening. I don't think they really spoke. They didn't speak too much about Ahsoka at all, to be fair. From what I remember. Still can't believe I missed Don and Dave literally a few minutes. Yeah, that was crazy. Because wasn't it they were at the store, weren't they? And you were there not long after. Mental. So we saw, they came on and spoke about Mando. They didn't really say anything on Ahsoka from memory. Yeah, then we got Andor Season 2. We then got, like, Skeleton Crew. And then we got Acolyte. And they were kind of like the only... Yeah, they were kind of like the only things, really, that they sort of spoke about and showcased, which, I mean, already in itself, like, we got Andor Season 2 trailer, which we're not going to see for probably still at least another 6+ months anyway. And then we got Skeleton Crew, which, again, like, we're not going to see a trailer for that for a while, probably. And then we had the Acolyte, which we had to wait almost a year for. So, so in its, that in itself was already pretty solid. But then they brought out, like, the creature. They brought out, like, a creature FX kind of guy. And he sort of, like, spoke about that. And that was just, like, sort of a lead into then talking about films. Because they were like, oh, well, that's... They were sort of like, oh, well, that's not it. Like, because I was like, hoping the whole time. I was like, films, please bring on stuff about films. Like, come on, please, please, please. Like, this can't be the end. Surely not. Because I would have been, like, really happy with what we got. But I would have been so disappointed if they didn't, like, sort of talk about films a bit. So yeah, they brought out the creature FX person. I was like, oh, that's it. Like, this is really cool seeing all, like, the Star Wars creatures come on stage and stuff, but, like, nothing on films. And then Kathleen Kennedy goes on, oh, so, here we have a bunch of aliens and creatures from Star Wars from, across the saga. They blueballed us so hard. Yeah, it's mental. So, yeah, like, she was like, oh, so these are all the a bunch of creatures from Star Wars across the years and stuff like that. So now you're probably wondering, like, what's to come in the future. So let's talk about the film slate. And then everyone went absolutely ballistic, and I, like, almost had, like, tears of joy. I was like, yes, like, come on, this is what we're here for, sort of thing. Like, the TV stuff is awesome, but, like, film is what I really wanted to hear about at that panel. And then so then she was like, she then came on and spoke about I can't remember if she brought everyone on stage first or if she said about the errors, but she was like, we're working on 3 films at different points in the timeline. And then oh no, I think that came sort of after. Yeah, she then brought on Charmin Obey-Chinoy, who's the, like, creator of the Daisy Ridley film. I can't remember, because I can't remember if she brought Daisy on, like, after James and Dave come on stage, or if it was, like, or if it was before they came on stage. It was after them, yeah, okay. So she brought Charmin on, and she sort of spoke about... I don't think she spoke for long. I think it was just, like, she brought Charmin on, and then James Mangold, and then Dave Filoni. So yeah, she was basically saying, oh yeah, we're going to be seeing a film from all of these people. And then they sort of introduced their films. So Charmin was then like, oh, well, I'm doing a film set, like, 15 years after the Rise of Skywalker. Like, would you like to meet, the character who's sort of, like, leading it all? And then it was like, it was like, you see all this, like, hate about, like, the sequels and stuff like that, but, like, the energy in the room when, like, Daisy Ridley walked on stage was, like, insane. Like, I still get like, you know, thinking about it now, like it takes me back to those sort of like emotions that I had when she walked on. It was just so like hype, you know. Everyone was cheering, you know. It was so loud. Like the atmosphere in there was like genuinely electric. Yeah, so she came on stage and it was just like, she's back, you know, after even after everything that's happened, like she's coming back, which was awesome. So looks like we're going back to Camino, boys. Yeah, so that was just unreal, honestly. So yeah, Daisy came on stage. Like, they didn't speak too much about it, but yeah, they were like, you know, the film's set. Yeah, the film is set, you know, 15 years after the Rise of Skywalker, with Rey having her new like Jedi Order and stuff like that. It's always Obi-Wan who's the leader with the Republic. It's actually a bit mad. So yeah, that was just really cool. And then I think Daisy then went off stage, but like Charmin stayed on. And then yeah, then it went to James Mangold, who is currently doing I think he's currently like writing Swamp Thing for like DC or something like that. I don't really know, but he did like Indiana Jones, Dial of Destiny, and like various other things. But yeah, James Mangold then like introduced his film and how that's going to be a film set in that's going to be a film set during or like the very first Jedi, like the Prime Jedi, basically. So 25,000 years before episode like 4, which is awesome. And then and then Dave Filoni spoke about his film, which of course is going to be like sort of a Mandalorian like film, like this final culmination that all of these TV shows have been like leading up to. Yeah, that's what like Dave's film is essentially going to be. So yeah, we've obviously now got like Jon Favreau's film was like announced earlier this year as well, which is pretty cool. So I think that film is essentially replacing Mando season 4. Like, there's been a lot of like, is it happening, is it not? But like, there's been nothing from anyone saying that Mando season 4 is happening. So I mean, it could be that season 4 happens after the film, but we just don't really know yet. Because yeah, that's the thing. I think it's like the film is going to probably be a lower budget film, really. I mean, the fact that The Mandalorian uses the volume, I imagine that film will use the volume as well, which just automatically makes things... It will just naturally make things a bit cheaper and stuff, so... Yeah, no, absolutely, yeah. I mean, cheaper budget doesn't have to be a bad thing. I mean, look at, like, Godzilla... look at that recent Godzilla film. Like, that budget was tiny, and they... you know, made an absolutely insane film from what I've heard. But it's also like, if you look at the creator as well, for example, that I can't even think of his name now, Gareth Edwards did, like, that was shot on like a really cheap camera in comparison, and that one was you know, that was shot with a relatively a cheap camera for like film and stuff, and that film like was awesome, like visually and everything as well. It was just really good. Also remember, the Japanese VFX houses are insanely underpaid and insanely overpaid. Wait, so are you saying there's a big mix, or? That's fair though. I mean, that would definitely help with the budget, I suppose, but get him, thank God. Overworked, sorry. Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, that's obviously not good, but yeah. Did you go to the Bad Batch panel? I did, yes. I wasn't on the celebration stage for it, though. I was on the Galaxy stage, so like the second biggest one. So I essentially watch a live stream of the panel, basically. So yeah, that was cool. Because we got to see a Bad Batch Season 3 trailer at that point as well, which was Neato Burrito. I'm really hoping that next year there's like panels for like video game stuff as well. Because like in 2022 Anaheim, they had like Star Wars Hunters had a panel. The game hadn't even been out yet, but they had it had been out in soft launch for like 6 months, but the game wasn't even out yet, and they just like had a panel for it. And then last year there was absolutely nothing for video games, which is a real shame. The live part was I forgot actually. There was Jedi Survivor actually, which was sponsored the live stream, and we got to see a Jedi Survivor trailer, which was all that was awesome. But I'm hoping there's more for video games next year as well. Obviously, I think the Respawn first-person shooter was probably going to be there, but obviously now it's not. But, hopefully at that point, Star Wars Hunters will have been out for almost a year, and maybe they have a panel there to sort of talk about the game and like its development journey, and maybe they then like sort of release a roadmap of future content to come and stuff like that. That would be really cool. But we'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, Skydance could get something. Yeah, that would be cool. Game announcements in Japan for sure. Switch 2 would have come out recently in Hunter's panel again. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, we could get some really good stuff there actually. So, fingers crossed. We could get some really cool stuff. So they're probably going to space battle me. I'm just going to do. I'd love to I could sit here and talk all night long. Honestly, I really could. But GTA 6 is coming out 2026, I think. No, it's 2025. They've already confirmed it's next year, I'm pretty sure. Screw you. Hoping Andy Serkis comes back so I can actually get a photo with him. Yeah, that would be awesome. Were you due to get a photo with him, or no? He just wasn't there, was he? Not for that reason anyway. I think, Andy Serkis, he was there, but not for photos, right? Kotaku reported a possible 2026 delay because behind schedule. Oh, damn. Fair enough. Oh, you were getting a photo but sick. Yeah, fair enough. Did you get your money back for that or not? We're already on 19 points. God damn. That's crazy. I'm going to just try and shoot my way out of this. Did I watch the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi? I did not know. I didn't go to the Clone Wars panel either. I can't remember what I was doing during those times. I think one of the panels I missed because we had like a creator meetup. I think that was the Clone Wars one. Apologies if you had heard that audio peaking there. So I was at a creator meetup, which I think was during the Clone Wars panel. But then also I really wanted to go to the Lucasfilm like publishing panel. So that was it was a panel where they basically just announced a bunch of books and comics and spoke about that. So yeah, that was really cool. So we, it was literally like, I was a couple, pretty much within like 10 meters of like all of the authors of the High Republic, which is just sick. How many panels are there in Celebration? Yeah, there's loads. There's a panel happening all the time. It doesn't mean they're like big swanky news panels. Like some of them, some of them are more like sort of talk show like panels. Others, they are sort of more like announcements and things like that. You absolutely cannot go to all of them for sure. I mean, you absolutely want to prioritize like the biggest ones, I'd say, really. The ones that aren't streamed, but also like the biggest. that will, you know, sort of be like the coolest in terms of like announcements, I'd say. So like the Lucasfilm Studio Showcase, Bad Batch, Ahsoka, that sort of stuff. They weren't streamed or anything like that. And they're obviously big, exciting panels that, you know, get all of the big actors on stage and, like, you know, all the creators and things like that. So the most popular panel, yeah, is absolutely Lucasfilm panel, yeah. That was, you know, that's a given for sure. It's the most important one, yeah. Well, yeah, as to always put, like, important. Yeah. It's where, you know, I mean, that's where they announce, like, that's where, like, the big announcements sort of happen for TV and film and stuff for the, because, like, we didn't get any Bad Batch at the Studio Showcase, but that's because that's, you know, they had a panel for the Bad Batch specifically, so, you know, we didn't get Ahsoka there at the Studio Showcase because they had a panel specifically for Ahsoka, so, yeah, they kind of just do it that way, really. Makuhari has a restaurant that's called World Kitchens that has food from all across the world. Oh, nice. We could just get like fish and chips. Lovely. Eat English food. That's cool. I mean, there's a few like all you can eat like buff. There's a place near me which is an all you can eat. So yeah, that's got like food from all over the world basically. Like it's mostly like well, I say mostly, but I mean yeah, you've got like pizzas and pastas from like Italy. You've got, you know, roast dinners and like fish and chips from the UK. There's curries. There's Chinese food. It's awesome. Royal Garden Court, which is a food court. Nice. Found a Star Wars Lucasfilm panel show on YouTube, and it was a recording. It was a proper one, but it was 15 minutes long. It's probably just a cut down of something, because the Lucasfilm Studio Showcase was in, I think it was sort of like in the panel like calendar, like the timing of. So this is why I thought it was the end of the panel at the studio. Yeah, so the Studio Showcase was genuinely like sort of booked in like on the schedule for genuinely for about 90 minutes. It ended up being about 2.5 hours in total, because all of the TV stuff itself took 90 minutes. All of the TV stuff itself took about 90 minutes. So I checked my phone, and it'd been 90 minutes, and I was like, crap, okay, that means it's almost finished. They then brought out the creature person. I was like, oh yeah, that's definitely the end. That sucks. Like, we're not going to get any we're not going to get any big, film news or anything like that. That's a shame. But yeah, and then they brought out all the film stuff, and because they did all the film stuff, then it made the whole thing go on for like another hour. Which is absolutely not a bad thing. But yeah, I am unfortunately going to end it there. Like I said, I could be here all day talking about Celebration. I really could. It was honestly an amazing experience, and if you can ever get yourself over to a Celebration at some point, just do it. Even if you like, the thing is, even if you're not enjoying like some Star Wars things, like there's something for everyone there, and it's just an awesome experience to be around so many fans. There's also a few smaller convenience stores. I almost said inconvenience stores there. Yeah, I think everyone was shocked about the Rey movie. Yeah, I mean, I think so. Like, I certainly wasn't expecting her to come back just because of like the reception, people gave her and stuff. Like, a lot of people gave her a lot of grief So I was kind of expecting her just to be like, nah, I'm not going to do it again. But yeah, I mean, like, so many people, like, yeah, when she came on stage, everyone like screamed and shouted. Some people probably cried. I had tears of joy. Like, yeah, it was awesome. So yeah, I am going to end it there though, because I gotta go make sure my cats are fed and stuff like that. So yeah. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Torbis sent me a photo a while ago of the, like, sort of what the suburbs look like in Skeleton Crew. This is an actual like shot from the trailer. Hang on, let me just make sure I can actually see it on here. So that is a genuine shot from the Skeleton Crew trailer. So it's like a sci-fi looking house and stuff like that, and like there's an actual road and a pavement and everything. It was proper suburb. It's not the best quality, but you can just tell that it's American suburbs basically. And yeah, of course, Sorbus, of course. Cool. Looks like a campsite thing. Yeah, I can see why you think that, based off the image. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna call it a day there, though, chaps. Torbis, if you're around, I'll give you a call in a sec. I just need to go and feed the cats and things, and we can just talk more about celebration and stuff. But yeah, take care, chaps. Torbis, I'll speak to you in a sec. But yeah, have a good weekend, everyone, as well. I may stream on Sunday. I might not. I'll see how I feel. The Formula One's on really early for me this weekend, so there's that, and I'm just going to be grinding content for next week. So yeah, we shall see. But like I said, have an excellent weekend. Thank you all very much for watching, and may the force be with you always.